I'm Valisa. Welcome to my channel, Save Yourself from Start to Finish, where I tackle one DIY project at a time and I share all my experiences, yes, everything I went through with you. Hopefully you can take a nugget or two. It'll either save you some headache or inspire you to do some things that you didn't think you could. Today is another video in my She Shed Journey series. My previous videos, I take you from the build of my shed to, don't know where I'm going to end up because right now I'm just at the drywall stage, but I'm excited to get some walls up. I've partnered with a local company to actually do that work. So there's some things that I do leave to a pro, but much of it I do still try to tackle myself. But water, electricity, drywall, I'm leaving the pros. So they're here today and let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so welcome back. Like I said, today is drywall day, but I wanted to show you what I was able to get done because I am so proud of myself. I was able to get the baffling in, and that wasn't too bad. I saw some videos online and they actually had some good tips and tricks on how to get this done. So this is the baffling I used, and I'll give you some more information on it. Hopefully I'm not making you too dizzy because I'm using a little gizmo I found online. But this is a DIY, so do not be kind when you judge. Let's put it that way, because I am always open for ideas. But I wanted to just show you my insulation. I did this DIY. I am so proud of myself. So proud of myself. And it's insulated. I didn't get the top part done because that became to be, okay, there we go. I didn't get this part done. I ran out of time, and plus the insulation kept falling in on me. I had these wire rods that I was told to get, and these did not work for me. I was told to get those, and I got them, and the insulation support, and they just kept falling down. So I gave up, and I asked my drywall if he could finish it, and he included it in the price. But yeah, this is everything that I have done. And I've done it myself, my mom and my husband's help, from start to finish. When my shed was constructed, there was an area in the four corners that needed some 2x4s to support the corner. I'll show you that, but this is the boards that he's going to use to do this. But I didn't realize that in this area, I don't know if you can see that because the insulation's there, but there's not enough support here. He needs to put a board here to, sorry, my camera went. All right, I'm back, sorry about that. But there needs to be like one of these here in between to support up there so he can hang the drywall. And he needs to do that in this corner and that corner, that corner. So in other words, all four corners of the room and that corner. And he's going to do that for me and take care of that because it wasn't there. I didn't realize I didn't have it. So just in case you have a she shed or a shed, he shed, whatever kind of shed that you will enjoy, make sure that you have that support on those areas. Here because I am definitely a DIYer, just starting out on everything. I just try it. If it works, okay. If it don't, fix it.
YouTube University.
Yep, that is it. Yeah, YouTube University. That is true.
A lot of people out there work where they starting to do the DIY now. And I just keep telling them, just go on YouTube. YouTube will teach you a lot.
There's some things though I leave to the pros. Electricity, water, anything that can do some permanent damage, I'm leaving it to you guys. So that's where I am right there. We're in the middle of the drywall portion of my 10x12 Tough Shed She Shed. I am, if you see there, that's my contractor, Dejan. Say hi, Dejan. Hi, he's with KMG Home Remodeling LLC. Again, that's KMG Home Remodeling LLC. So if you're in the Cleveland area and you need some home remodeling done or anything, he's a general contractor. Look him up. You can go online. I found him through Home Depot. So he's been here tirelessly working to drywall my shed, which is something, if you look at my other videos, that we decided that we were not going to do. Some things we're leaving to the pros. So like I said, right now he's finishing up. What he told me this morning, he's making sure that there are no clingers. And I asked him, what is that? He's just making sure that the nails are flush with the drywall. Just making sure, which I appreciate. Last night, yesterday was the first day of the drywall, and he worked tirelessly through the night to get this done. And so if you want somebody who is dedicated to their job, he started around a little after 10 yesterday and finished close to 10 last night. So definitely diligent. So if you're looking for someone, look him up. Yeah, so this is where we are. I'm excited to keep going with it. It looks like a totally different room. I was afraid that once it was closed in, that it will look smaller, but for the purposes that I'm going to use it for, it's good to go. So we will keep it going. This weekend I've been painting. Don't like to do it, but I have been painting that drywall. So this is what I've been doing all weekend, and I dreaded it, but hey, once I got out here, put my music on, I just kept going. I want to share with you some of the tools that I used to get the finished look. Now here's the thing with the drywall. I was informed that when it was installed, if I had planned on painting it, which I do, to make sure that I seal it, prime and seal it with drywall, primer and sealer, and that's what I did. So I went out and I got that particular product. This is what I'm using. And they have many different brands on the market. This is what my contractor and he told me about the Kilts. Well, I asked, was Kilts one a good brand? And he said, yeah, that works fine. But it's primer and sealer for drywall, and it seals new uncoated drywall. So make sure you get that. 2 coats. This is 2 coats, but if you can see here faintly, you can still see some of the actual drywall where it was mudded and sanded. And so I'm going to have to go over that again. So I'll do that. I'll go ahead and do that. But I want to share with you, I had a long brush. Now you said, why does she have a sock on that? Let me tell you a little hack. So, because most times you're not going to finish your painting in one day unless you're just very fortunate, or you're having a paint party. But at the end of my painting day, I leave the roller on, because it's going to be the same paint you come back to, unless it's not. But leave the roller on, put a damp sock. So I had some old socks, and just roll it up in there, not roll it, but just cover it with it, and then put it in some plastic. I just grabbed something that was laying around and rolled it up, and that preserves it. So the next time you come out, you just pull the sock off. It's still moist. It did not dry out. You just finish your painting job. So that's what I used for that one. The same thing here, but this was just a, I had went and got a paint roller cover a few years ago. So I already had this, and it doesn't even close all the way anymore. So I used some painter's tape to keep it closed, but it's the same idea. And I have a different roller, but this is just a stick. So you can always get an extension there if you need something longer when you're painting your ceilings. The paint tray, of course, the liner, and then the tray. So you can get the liners, several in a pack. So definitely line your paint tray. That's my recommendation, but it's up to you. And then a paintbrush, and I used a fat paintbrush, and that's what's in here. And just a paintbrush. And this is a sock again. It's damp, and once again, it just keeps the brush moist, and it prevents it from drying out, so you can come back the next day and continue with your paint project. And I just put it in the Lowe's bag. And of course, I've got my coffee because of my espresso, because I needed some energy coming out here doing this because I don't like to paint. But those are the things that you need in order to paint. Oh, here's something. Okay, so I got my mini split, and there's some angles, and I still got to probably put another coat because I was trying to go very carefully around it because it's brand new. I didn't want to get any paint on it. So here's an angle brush. Works perfectly. So when I was painting overhead, I just covered it up I cut up a garbage bag, and I covered the entire unit up when I was painting overhead, because no matter what, I kept splattering. My husband told me later, it's like, maybe you just have too much paint on your brush. And it's like, yeah, because the paint just kept falling in my face. And I'm like, I understand why painters wear hats. But anyway, so just be careful. Make sure you don't have globs and globs of paint on your brush when you're painting overhead. But an angle brush, you see the angle there? It definitely makes a difference. And you don't have to tape off the entire unit unless you absolutely want to. Now, I did not protect my floors. Much of this is the drywall, but I did contribute with my paint. But the good news is it's still a great floor, still a good product. It's just covered with drywall, dust, and remnants. Even after I mopped it, still the glue or whatever from the drywall did not come all the way out. But then I've added my paint there. But good news is I'm going to finish it with vinyl plank flooring. So that's what I'm going to put in here. And I believe this is the color I'm going to go with. I want to keep it light and airy. I'm going to bring the color in with the actual materials. I'll bring pops of color that way. So yeah, that's the one I think I'm going to go with. They're so subtle. Oh, this is the other one. What do you think? Which one? Still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure it out. Now I'm looking at this, and this is not bad. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. That's another video. I'll share that with you once as I continue to go along. But that's it. So came out here with my music, and which I shared with you. But yeah, that's it. You can do this DIY stuff. You can definitely do it now. Like I said in my other videos, there's some things left to a professional. This you can do yourself. And I encourage you to just try. If you mess it up, try again. How about that?